All right, a little update is I was going fishing on Sunday with my missus and my mate, and Statesman lost third and fourth gear on the highway. So we had done a little skid before it, but there's nothing to do with third and fourth gear. It just went, and the box is pretty well brand new on the thing. It's been built for 500 horsepower. Guy I bought it off didn't even drive it, like only probably drove it no more than 2,000 Ks, and he was an old guy, like he didn't abuse it. Yeah, here's what it is. He called the guy that did it, said there's no warranty on it. Which is one of those things, I guess, with performance shops these days. So, but we're gonna pull it out, hopefully go pick up this SS, the Savo that's got a T56 in it and an LS1, strip the box out and then sell the rest so we can try recoup a little bit of money back. And then we're gonna be putting the manual in here. Hopefully it all goes to plan. Obviously, it's a VX, so it's a little older, so there might be a few sensors in that. Here she is currently, just looks the exact same as when I had it, except the rear tires look like that. All right, so I wasn't making that up about the gearbox being brand new. It's literally still shiny as and clean as. Someone hasn't done their job properly, but it's just one of those things. Hopefully soon that's going to be T56 and we'll be driving. It's just the only thing I'm confused about is if the tail shaft will be the same, because I've never done a manual swap before. Apparently it's going to be the same. If not, I could just split the two halves out of the other one. It should work. And just the park and neutral switch and then sorting the auto loom and that. I feel like there's going to be more complications than what people are telling me and with the tuning. We'll get around to it, but tail shaft is out. This piece of the exhaust is out. Most of the exhaust is out. Extractors are still in. The box is lowered down as much as I can when you pull the tail shaft out and take off the cross member. So now I've pretty much got to loosen off the converter bolts, which I've just about got around to doing, and then the gearbox bolts, and just pull the box out. So hopefully that goes all right. It's a bit hard by myself. I might get the big table under there and then lower the hoist to the right height so it's a bit easier. And then hopefully I can get this car tonight and then we'll get into doing the manual swap. Alright, got the gearbox out of the Statesman finally. Had to go get some extra tools, but gearbox is pretty brand new like they said. The whole thing's immaculate, but somehow it lost third and fourth gear. I've then got the parts car, which I got last night, which is a VX SS manual. Gonna sell the motor and the rest of the car, and then obviously just pull out the gearbox for the Statesman and get the pedals and stuff. Tomorrow I'll get the auto pedals and that out of this, and then I've got to fully strip the red car, sell the other bits off, get a bit of money back. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with this thing. But yeah. This YouTube video is going to be real brief and just mashed up, but thought I'd include it a little bit in the video, and then we'll have some test driving, and hopefully it should get about 400 horsepower with the manual. Thought I'd show the car that I'm getting the gearbox out of. It's just an old VX SS factory manual, obviously factory SS. I just pulled the bonnet off just then. Guy's coming to pick up the motor. He made a deposit on it last night, so I got to pull that out. And then inside is it's a lot better than what the outside looks like. Got all your red SS seats in there, and then obviously it is manual. So gonna pull the gearbox out, and the motor body is pretty cooked. The paint on it's like pretty cooked. Alright guys, it's been about 4 months since I put a manual in this. I've been daily driving it, which is only about 2 times a week, but it's been good. All up, it probably cost me about 1,500 bucks with a new clutch. I sold everything out of that red VX I showed you guys. But yeah, come have a look in here. It was about $110 for that new ship mod. All goes in to the factory console. But other than that, it's all pretty good. Needs a tune, but it still goes pretty hard for being manual. I didn't even cut down the pedals either. You're supposed to do that, but I drive bare feet, so it doesn't make a difference. There's not really too much else to say about it. Like, it is pretty quick. I feel like it's probably the same speed as it was with an auto because I haven't tuned it. It now has a manual diff in it, so the diff gears are good and to suit. It was just simple things like this up here, so I can bleed it. That was like an extra $150 by choice. Definitely I'd recommend, if you're gonna do a manual swap on a car that's auto, if you can, buy a complete car that's already manual. This is running the auto loom. A lot of guys are like, no, you can't do that. Cross a few wires and we'll start right up. The only thing it doesn't have is reverse lights, which can be easily done. I just haven't been bothered doing it. We also got it mod plated, I forgot about that. How much did I pay for that? I think it was like, I swear it was like $250 or something like that. But it's all legal, it's insured. The whole reason why we did this is because the 4L60 shat itself with about 2,000 Ks on it. It was a fully built box. Didn't want to do that. Got a good MPC clutch, and I actually messaged them because I thought it was already burning out when I first started driving. I thought I could smell it. Turned out the diff was no good in it. So the diff blew probably 2 months ago. Ended up pulling the diff out of my SS ute, putting in that, and then the SS ute's gonna get a full spool and 411s, which I have ready to go. I thought, might as well keep posting YouTubes. It's been a good while now. I've got a VS, which you can probably see in the garage over there, with a 6-litre in it. So there's gonna be videos coming on that. So make sure to subscribe and like, and there'll be more videos to come.